We're very lucky today to be hanging out here at the Nash. We're with Executive Chef Mr. Matt Batey. Matt, congratulations on this place.
Oh my God, thank you. It is such an honor to be part of this vibrant community here in Inglewood.
For people who don't know much about the Nash, because it's so busy and so popular, it's tough to get in here. What's the experience going to be like for diners when they come in?
The experience is going to be comfortable, relaxed, with amazing quality products, top level service, in an unpretentious environment where people can come in blue jeans, they can come in a suit, it can be date night, it can be just a Tuesday. It's the everything place. We don't ever want to be the restaurant where people feel they can only come once a year.
I love that. That's such a great idea. You're in the very cool, eclectic neighborhood of Inglewood, which it was time for something like this here.
Well, and we're really lucky. I mean, Inglewood is an up-and-coming community, and certainly...
best community in Canada,
I know,
might add.
How cool is that? What a great time for us to arrive.
Totally.
Just the garnish.
Yeah, totally. It's like you planned that.
Funny
when we talk about the, you talked about good ingredients, technique, all that kind of stuff, is the menu, that's what we're going to see when we come in?
Absolutely. I mean, I think one of the big philosophies of my culinary vision, and also that of Chef Michael Noble, is that at the end of the day, we will always use well-founded technique, great quality ingredients, and we will just present the dishes in a way that is unpretentious to our guests.
We love it. Now,
Cool.
you're going to make us something right now.
A little beef tartare. You see, because we hand cut all of our steaks that we cook on the hard wood and charcoal rotisserie that's sitting behind us.
Amazing.
You see, we've got some chicken spinning right now.
It smells so good.
I know, fun, hey?
Gosh.
So from that are the offcuts, right? We hand cut the steaks, we have the trim, we'd consider that an offcut.
Right.
So in our cocktail bar, we call offcut, where you have a little bit of a tartare. So let's get ahead and get after it.
So brilliant. Let's do this.
Perfect. So I took the liberty of taking a little bit of the beef that we cut, some shallots, a little bit of gherkins, some Tabasco, Liam Perrins, giving it just a little bit of a marinade.
Yum.
But literally just finished this right before we started shooting, because we cut all of this tartare by hand, a la minute, or for the order. Right? Ultimate quality. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this now and finish it with a little bit of herbs. So this is fresh cut tarragon and parsley. Really gives a nice flavor profile, sort of livens the dish up a little bit. But what we don't want to ever do, Erin, is mask the true flavors of this top quality Alberta beef.
That's right.
So, you know, it's all about letting the ingredients shine through, right? So we're just going to take this.
Enhancing them, not overpowering them.
Absolutely, right? So let's take us over to our frozen piece of slate. And this actually is literally just come straight out of the freezer, because of course we are serving beautiful raw beef, so we want to make sure that we're serving it in a way that is going to allow the flavors to be preserved.
Right.
Just packed right in there.
And just that freshness will just jump right out at you.
For sure. And then we're just going to push a little bit of a divot in the middle. You see, because the classic way to have a tartare is to finish it with a raw egg yolk.
Great.
So before we get there, though, we're just going to put our brioche on. Of course, we make brioche here at the Nash.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Come on, you're
we
not
do
going to
everything
go to
here.
the store and get a
Why
loaf
would
of
we?
brioche.
When we've got Executive Pastry Chef Matt Wilson heading up our pastry department.
That would just be ludicrous.
Nothing gets bought in. From the table bread to the brioche, the sweets at the end, everything, we do it right here at the Nash.
Wow, good for you guys.
Thanks. So we've got a little bit of the brioche on.
Yep.
Let's give ourselves a little bit of cress, just that nice little sort of flavor element, peppery spiciness. We're going to finish this off with a little bit of Highwood Crossing canola oil. Of course, that's that beautiful organic canola oil from Tony and Penny Marshall. A little bit of sea salt. And you can see this is just really simply plated, right? We're not messing around. It's not complicated. Some pickled shallot rings, just a little bit of acid like that. Yeah, maybe a little fennel pollen. Last but not least, some pickled horseradish. Simple, simple, right? Let the true flavor shine through. And then let's get after this part. So we'll take off the ring.
Oh, look at that. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something I could do even.
You totally could do this.
Well, now that I know. There's our beautiful egg.
Just gonna separate that yolk out.
Okay.
And it goes just right there in the divot like that, you see?
Yep.
We'll take that away. And then just a little bit of smoked salt on at the end.
And then
that's our
egg.
dish.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. So
it
the
looks
egg yolk actually
beautiful.
becomes the sauce of the dish, you see. And then the idea is that the guests would cut through with the spoon.
Yeah.
It would run in, and they would serve it right on top of the brioche. A little texture, a little bit of flavor, elements of spice, elements of sweetness, a little bit of cold. Oh, it's so good.
How popular is this dish?
So popular. But that's the best thing about Offcut, is that the menu isn't static.
Right.
It changes almost every day, because literally we're just using the offcuts that we're making from the Nash program.
Amazing.
It's so much fun here.
Get in here. You have so many good opportunities to come in. Talk a little bit about how people can come in if they haven't had any success yet getting a reservation.
For sure. Well, and that's one of the things that we want people to know is we've actually got this really cool reservation policy.
Okay.
We refer to it as 50-50, that we only actually book half the room for reservations. We leave the other half of the room available for walk-ins. And that
Okay.
goes back to our philosophy. We don't want to be pretentious. We want
Right.
people just to be able to stop in on their way home from work.
Right.
And whether they're grabbing maybe a happy chicken to go, or they're arriving at 5 o'clock and just walking into the restaurant, getting a table, maybe putting their name on the list and grabbing a cocktail and off-cut, we want to be a place that people can just come and be comfortable. So don't be afraid to give us a call. Check out our website, thenashyyc.com.
Okay.
Or just maybe even follow us on Twitter or any of those places and send us a message.
Sounds like a great idea. I'm already so comfortable. You may not get rid of me today, Matt.
Well, I think that's probably a good idea because we could probably use a little help in the kitchen.
I'm going to get right at it. We're also going to head over to the Off-Cut Bar and find out what Nathaniel has going on for us over there. So stay with us here on Go Calgary at the Nash.